Okay, hello YouTube and welcome back to another plot review video, and this time we're on the P world, so slightly bigger plots, and this one belongs to Deadly Weapon, who has a YouTube channel, Deadly Weapon Gaming, all one word, so you can go check him out if you wish. And this village is called Riverpine. Oh no, it's not a village, distillery. Very posh. Right, distillery, something I don't see often in Minecraft. Conquest 1.7, you're an idiot if you couldn't tell. I could tell. I'm not an idiot. Yay! So, let's get started with this plot. First off, it has a clear entrance. I really like that. The one thing I will say though is if I do go to Deadly Weapon, was it 13? It wasn't 13. What's his initials? 32? Sure, there's a 3 in it somewhere. Right, hang on. Okay, so it was 13, but there was also an underscore that I missed out. So I was right. When you do the RM go to, you get plonked here, right in the middle of the plot. So just a note to everybody, when you do RM review, stand where you want the reviewer to start. It makes it a bit easier for us to know what you want us to start from the viewing. Anyway, another mention before I actually start properly is it's not a big deal, but I do like to cover these up just all across like this, just so you can't actually see the dead wasted space in here. I mean, we all know it's there really, but if you cover it up we don't notice it as much. This is partly due to because I think he built all the terrain by hand rather than using World Edit. So well done on that. It's taken him a while. And he's finally changed the tower. That was wool for so long. So we'll get started. So we start off on this little path. We have a sign here, Riverpine Distillery. That tells us where we are, and we have this little tower to our right, house right in front of us, and a hill with a tree on it to the left. So we'll just come forwards. The riverbed is good. Is this clay? That might be clay. Yeah, clay. Don't see clay used often in underwater, so that's pretty interesting. Walking round, we've got lots of nice detail here with this cliff and the trees just completely blocking, so I can't wait to see what's over there. Hopefully something good. And we have the Enviro slab. Don't know if that's what it's called, that's what I call it. If you change the biome, that'll change between gravel, desert, sand, desert. So, oh, he's got lots of them here. He's got more here, and I won't go that way. We'll follow the path, and we come to this nice little bridge. He's done it at a diagonal, so that's something different, a bit unique. It's only a 45-degree angle, and it's nothing special, but still, it's more creative and more imaginative than just a straight normal bridge. And now we can finally see over there. We can see there's something in the distance. Again, it's blocked by a tree, so you can't really see properly. And we have more trees, so that just looks like a very wooded area in general over there. So we'll go to this tower first. My first impressions of the tower is very simple, quite square. The top of the tower looks very crumbled and decayed. That's pretty good. Although maybe add a stir here. So if I can try and do this without completely breaking the plot. No, I can't. Oh, I can. Click, click. Like this, just so you get this little groove in here. I'll put it back now to how it was. Just it adds a little bit of extra detail. Makes it look a bit more broken down, decayed. You've got lots of moss growing up all over the side here, and it does seem to be going in a certain angle, but I prefer my moss to stay either at ground level and creep its way up, or if, you know, from this tree here would be okay. But the fact that there's loads here, to me, doesn't make as much sense, but still looks pretty cool, and I like this box idea as well. So that looks cool. Let's go inside. I don't know where everyone's suddenly got this idea from. I first saw it on LaBon server. I don't know if someone's done a tutorial and like doing this, but I'm seeing this all over the place, and it's really cool, and I can't believe I never thought of it. I don't know if it's just one of these things that I didn't know about, but I'm seeing this, the way people are using trapdoors here, I'm seeing that all over the place recently. So we'll go in the tower. Oh, that's a cool texture. Didn't even... What is that? Is that a cobweb? That's a cobweb. Huh. So I didn't know about that. Oh dear. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Slash... Oh, we also have a new plugin for the metacycler. So you have to type in /mt and /bt to get the actual metacyclers. So you can cycle through and one. Why is it not working? Cannot use this tool outside of your plot. Well, I won't be able to fix it, but if you put an invisible glass block above this, it will stop it from being activated. So it won't change when other people do this. Can't get to that ladder over there, so we'll have to go up this one. And this ladder goes right up to the top. And oh, that's cool. So you've got the switch and the rope, so you can actually raise and lower this flag. And the flag is at a great angle. Not too sure about using the quartz block. I would have just used white wool, but I suppose if you wanted the slab, it makes a bit more sense. But still not too sure about that. Looks okay though. And you have lots of weapons up here, really tiny spears, maybe they're arrows, I don't know. Let's go back down then. And we've got all this shelving here, and I really want to go over here, but it won't let me. I'll just fly up and over. And this is where this little hatch is here. Now, not a big thing, but I would have like, the trapdoors open the other way. Does that one do it? So, like, open that way. Just so that when you open it, you can actually see down, and the trapdoor would be up here. Just a tiny little thing, but you know, you could actually use it functionally then. It's just a small added thing. Okay, so that's it for the tower. Nice, really good. We come in here, and this will be where all the hops is getting brewed and getting collected. Well, maybe not hops, but it's wine and berries. So, as opposed to beer, I prefer beer. Beer's better. And again, lots of the EnviroSlab around just to add a bit more detail to the terrain. And we have a small grave. Oh dear. Cujo, get him. Eat him. Okay. It's a little strange. But I like that as a nice little added detail. What's round here? Is that a little cave, or is that not meant to be there? I mean, can we go explore? Can we? I'm not seeing. Oh, there's. Oh, we've made our way to the back of the distillery without actually meaning to. I don't. Oh, there's another grave. Whose is this one? Deadly's success. It was never a thing. No, you've had some success. This plot's been pretty good. That block is really bugging. I know Daka puts lots of little things like this on his plot, but if you can't actually see, something like that, I would like to be able to go and actually get in there myself. I do this with all games, like just Minecraft. Like if I see somewhere, then I want to be able to go to there. I don't want it just to be like, oh yeah, we built that so you can see it just a little bit, but I actually want to be able to get in there, if that makes sense. Right, onto this house. The roof is quite, it's good, but it could do with a bit, well, yeah. So he has this here, this is a bit more detail, it's good. I would maybe mix up the clay on top a bit for the slating of the roof, just to make it a bit bumpier, rather than like, because here it's very straight, and here it's quite straight. You've only really got the detail on this side. Chimney's quite nice, very steampunky with the metal. Walking round. Oh, See, now we have a choice. You've got a door here, and you've also got stairs. I'm going to go in the door because I'm expecting this to be more of the distillery into a basement, and it is. And yeah, good. This is all the wine getting put into bottles and stuff, and getting packaged up, ready for shipping off. And I'm stuck in a cobweb. Ugh. Oh, that's really cool, and it's actually filled with water. So, and this is where it's all getting. Also, this is, I don't actually know what the inside of a distillery looks like. I love this ceiling design to prop up the roof and the ground above them. I think this might be a bit much of a long walk down. I don't really know how do you get around this. Maybe just put a, like, you know, go down 2-3 steps, then go into a small room, and then go down another 2-3 steps into this big room. Just because this is quite long, and I don't know. This is, for some reason I'm not too keen on this. So we'll go up, and this will probably be the main bit of the house. We've got some onions and garlic and bags and fish. I hope they're not putting fish into the wine. That wouldn't be very good. And steam coming out the furnace, going up into the chimney. That's nice. A lot of people normally just attach that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Something a bit different. Very small and tight quarters in these interiors. We've gone upstairs. That's pretty cool. Maybe have a different material for the stairs, just so it stands out a bit more. Got a nice little window. Coming in here to a bedroom. No door. I'd at least have a door. Come on, someone's bedroom. Need a bit of privacy, even in the medieval ages. Again, oh, Basil Smotherman's head. Again, door. Door. Why did none of these people have doors? It's very confusing. Another bedroom. Nope. Little storage. Oh, that. So you got some spices and chimney stuff. Upstairs again. It's just a basic attic, just all cornered off with some. Is that meant to be a hammock? I think that might be a hammock. That's pretty cool. Interesting idea. So the interior isn't great. It's pretty good and well detailed, except for doors. But you know, the actual blocks, the floor, and the walls being the same material, I'm not so keen of. You could have used paintings more inside for added detail. Pressure plates as well. Item frames, so you've got one painting there. Item frames, pressure plates, all those kind of extra conquesty things. Where haven't we seen yet? Ooh, that's cool. Didn't notice that before. So using this type of material, the trapdoors as a wall, is also a good idea. You've got a nice little wardrobe here. I refuse to believe this is it for the interior. There's got to be there's got to be another room coming off here. Not so, just another little small storage room. So overall for the interior, pretty good. Could it be better? Yes. For the size of the house, the interior is actually really good. I like the different levels to it, and he's actually used the upstairs bit for storage, which is quite realistic. This is really cool. This is the stone bricks metadata, and this is the end portal with an ender eye and then cobblestone walls. And this has been, I use this quite a bit for my Victorian style stuff, and it works really, really well. So nice to see that he's done this. And we just need to see this bit of the plot now. So we'll start with this really small house that's cut in half, and again there's just beds everywhere. So maybe this is like the people who work here and they're not paid very well, just like, here's a house, we'll give you some food once a week, enjoy. I don't know, they all seem to be sleeping together. Small stables back here maybe. Don't see anywhere for the there's the gate. I don't see anywhere for a horse to get in, but the gate is there, covered by this really tall grass. That says to me that this doesn't get used very often, in which but if it does, I would cut back the grass here, just because the double tall grass hides that, and if it gets used often, it would be trampled or eaten. So that's a nitpicky thing though. And we've got another sign, Miriam, and a bridge going off over here. So I'll have a quick look in here. I won't go over too much detail because this video is being quite long as it is. Quite nice. Chair's going to set on fire though. Fire hazard. Doesn't have the smoke going up here this time. Blood all over the tables. And again, just beds everywhere. So this has got to be like the slaves. Oh dear. I hope that was that. Sorry. So yeah, I like how he has got a bit of support inside as well to hold up the roof. Something I like to do is add ceiling designs, because especially with thatch roofs, you do need something to prop the thatch up. It's not just going to hang there on its own, is it? Now we'll go over this little forest area. I like the rope. That's like a hanging tree. Maybe that's why those graves are over there. People have just come to this property, doesn't like them, hangs them on a tree. There's actually not really a clear way of getting over this forested area. So we'll just have a little flyover. My general thought of it is it's really, really good. I like the trees covering everything. This little cliff here, the mix of the dark stone and the mossy stone, and he's got lots of tall grass, tall ferns, and tall bushes, so it looks really overgrown, really wild and untamed compared to this side of the plot, where you do have it but not as much. So you, especially bushes in like this area here, but where it's more forested, again there it's really overgrown with all the double bushes. And here and here, as it starts going off into, I'm guessing, another village. So that's really cool. And then around where the house is, there's not many bushes. It's all deliberately just grass and ferns. Maybe just do single high ones instead of double high. That'd be my only thing to say about that. So what do I think of this plot? I think he's built a rank already, and you can tell that he is. Just from even just flying by, you could tell this is a really good plot. I'm not sure if you can get architect on a P plot. I think you can, but it does have to be unbelievably spectacular to do that. My initial thought after walking around is that it is Grand Builder worthy, just because he's got so much detail into the different sections of the plot, and they really stand out as different. But things to work on for me, the tower is a bit too simplistic, and I know simplistic is real, but in Minecraft it can also be boring. Cut back on the double high stuff around here. What was the other? I'm sure there was something else. Interiors, yeah. The interiors and the roof. What I mean by bulking up the roof in places is just by doing stuff like this, you know, just around. I just think that makes the build look a bit better. I'll delete it now, because, you know, not my plot and all. That's how it was, wasn't it? Or was it that? It was that. So yeah, just bulk it up a bit, add a bit more randomization to it. You've also got the light blue version of this block. That would add a bit of bit more detail, bit more variation. And the interiors the flooring and the walls I don't like being the same, so that could do with a bit of more tweaking. Overall, really thought out, really well planned. I like the ideas. You know, you've got the hanging tree and the graves sort of hidden about. Also, I know this one is, but this one, I don't know if this was intentional, but the graves are sort of buried at trees, and normally in, well, not normally, but I know a lot in medieval ages they used to use trees as a marker for graves, so you might not even have to have the grave there, just having that sign, maybe the enviro slabs, just as, like, say, the dirt's being raised a bit because it's recently been dug, something like that. It just makes it a bit more hidden, a bit more of a secret-y type thing. That'd be pretty cool. And fixing this, just cover it up. If you don't want to actually add something detail in here, cover it up. It just hides it, makes it look a bit better, to my opinion. And the terrain is all done by hand, so especially well done for that. So my rating for this plot, it's pretty hard, because especially now we're getting to P plots and P plus plots, we do have to be a bit stricter. I'm going to give this 7 out of 10, because there's so much detail. There's not a lot of atmosphere. Maybe another big tree or something here or here, sort of like concealing. What would be cool, what would be a good idea maybe, is a tree growing out of the tower, and the tower being crumbled and old and decrepit and not in use. That would add a bit more to the plot, and that you could have it hanging over here. The main thing I'm saying about that for the atmosphere as well is you start off at the plot and you can see the house, you can see all of this here, so it's all ready in view. The only thing that's hidden is a small forest, which isn't really a lot. So that's my opinion of this plot. Okay guys, so I thought I'd come up here, a nice overview of the plot for the ending. I know it's been a very long video, so if you've watched all the way to the end, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.